Conrad Herwig. Dave Goldberg. On the tenor saxophone. Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Conrad Herwig and I play the trombone. Thank you very much. Thank you. I go all around the world. I just hit 1 million miles on United Airlines, believe it or not. And, I really play and perform and teach. Next week I'm going to Bulgaria and the Netherlands to perform and to teach students. And there's, as you travel around the world, and if you've done this as long as I have, every 5 years or 8 years or so, there's a headline that says jazz is dead. And that really annoys me because jazz is alive and well here on this stage tonight in Randolph. I am the director of jazz studies at Rutgers University, our state university, and thank you for all you. And we're very proud and pleased. In fact, some of the students here from Randolph have been to our Summer Jazz Institute, I think on the stage, right? You were there last year? And what happens, it's actually devoid of politics, is that education, it's harder and harder to get funding, and especially for the arts. For some reason, we know that all the classes in science and math, the so-called STEM, technology, engineering classes, and those courses are emphasized. And somehow, the arts, theater, dance, music, visual arts are underfunded these days. But of course, I'm a jazz musician, so I feel that jazz is especially underfunded. And the one thing we talked about yesterday, and we always talk about in our workshops, and one of the things that we do that you're experiencing then is that we're improvisers, right? We take disparate melodies and ideas, and we put them together, and it really is who we are as Americans. This is our American art form. This is our classical music, as my friend Wynton Marsalis always says, and I agree with him 100%. And so when the funding comes, and I'm preaching to the choir because you guys are here and support this music so much, but I was thinking, if I was on the operating table and my doctor, all of a sudden there was an emergency and my doctor had to improvise, my surgeon, I would be so grateful that she had played saxophone in her high school jazz band. You know what I'm saying? It would be a great benefit. So it turns out that jazz is one of the most important things that we can do and emphasize. And music and the arts. And we know that students who, participate in the arts score higher on standardized tests. are just more successful in general. So I want to, thank you and to applaud you guys for supporting all of us on this stage, supporting Mr. Miller and all the directors. So, and also, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. So I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. There's one other little thing. Both Dave and I played with Clark Terry. I don't know if you know Clark Terry, the great jazz trumpeter. I played with his band for 35 years, for 2 centuries, the 20th and the 21st. But, Clark Terry, he performed with Duke Ellington and Count Basie, played some of the iconic solos. And he used to always say, if you hear a brass player give a long speech, it's because he's trying to get the blood back into his lips. So, thank you.